Have they, with the judging, have they ever tried like sharing in between rounds what the scores are, so you don't have to guess?
People would throw rocks at those people.
What if they don't say who it is, or they don't have
They'd
to
throw
be?
rocks at all of them. They'd kill them all just by being associated.
What if they weren't there? What if they're like in the back room? Or
oh,
like
that's
in
even
the
worse. Why aren't they there? Maybe the judging would be better if they were there.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Do they have to be there? Does it have to be in-person judging?
They're actually elevated. They're a little higher than everybody else too. They're looking at it like above me.
Because what if, like, when there's when the action's happening on the other side of the octagon, you can't see anything. So I know they get a monitor, but like, if
they
what's the point in being there if they can't see? You know?
We had to make sure they got monitors. They didn't get monitors in the beginning. In the olden days, they didn't have monitors, and I was going crazy. I was like, how is it that I, a person who has no effect whatsoever on the score of this fight, I have a monitor? I can ask for a replay. I have all this shit at my disposal. I have earphones on with a microphone, and I can press the truck. I go, can I see that again? And they'll show it to me on the B screen. I'm like, guys, his ankle broke. And so the production, like sometimes during a fight, will tell him, hey, Joe, we got the headbutt. It was a headbutt that caused that cut. And then I'll say, okay, I'm just hearing from the truck now that it was a headbutt. And we're going to show you that as soon as we can. But I'm watching it on that screen right there. Why can't the judges get that?
How long ago did that change? That seems like that should have been day one.
It wasn't that long ago.
Wow.
I don't think the judges have access to replays, though. They can't call up a replay like I can.
Why not?
Maybe they shouldn't be able.
They should be able to.
They'd have a little bit too much time to judge or think about it, or like,
no. You need to know things. You need to know things. Like if a guy gets kicked in the balls, was that a real kick in the balls?
We'll watch after the fact, because I just say you don't want their attention taken from what's going the action.
Depends.
To stop and watch the replay.
Depends. Yeah. I mean, I think it should just be an option for if something's up. Like what happened there? Did he get rocked or did he fall on his ankle? You know what I'm saying? Like what happened there? Mm-hmm. And there's only one way to tell. Sometimes you got to see it again. Can I see that again, please? They should be able to say, can I see that again, please?
Every sport has that.
Yeah. Well, they have instant replays now, which is interesting. Like, say if a guy pokes a guy in the eye and then the judge wants to call for an instant replay. But once they institute the instant replay in some states, the fight is over.
That's silly.
That's so crazy. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So if I say no instant replay, I'll just take this eye poke and keep fighting. That's okay? Yeah. But if you want to look at it on video, the fight's over. What?
That's why I compare it to the NBA, which I watch a lot. They go to the replay a lot, which is a little annoying as a viewer, but they're trying to get it right, which they have a team of people in New York where they're watching all the angles. They can pull up anything they want. They can see anything. They take as much time as they need to. Sometimes it takes 5 minutes, but
why not do that with fighting?
They get it right, you know.
Common sense. Why doesn't that exist?
It should definitely exist. And I mean, we talked about it with Michael Chandler yesterday that there should be more judges. It definitely shouldn't be only 3 judges. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. There's no reason to limit it to 3 judges. I bet you would get far more competent, far more knowledgeable judges for free than you would even if you paid them. Just pull up their fucking Twitter account, blow their Twitter account up. They'll judge you for free. There's so many MMA fans out there that would love to judge fights, and they actually understand fighting. They really get it, and they love it. They're not just doing it because it's a job and they used to do boxing and, you know, this is a good way to make $1,500 on a Saturday night or whatever they make. That's not what they're doing it because they actually love it. So many people would do it. It would be way better. You could definitely judge from home, too. We should have, I mean, why not have like an online scorecard as well? Like, why not have that as an option so the UFC could let everybody know how bad the judges are? I mean, I'm not saying that everybody online is going to know what the fuck they're talking about, but enough people online are going to know what they're talking about where it'll balance out. So if you had just like 10 judges and then the online judges have an online scorecard.
If you pay for a Fight Pass, you probably are willing to have some knowledge on the sport, maybe.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but also if
put it in the app.
Say like Connor fights unknown Bob, you know, all the Connor fans are going to vote for him anyway.
Yeah,
you know,
but it'll balance out because unknown Bob will probably have some fans too, and then people will be a bunch of haters. They're hoping that Connor fails because he's got a limousine.
With Fight Pass, you got to pay for your vote in that case. You want to pay $10 every time.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
The stats.
Well, if you had an app, you have a UFC app, and the app, all it has to do, they just make it so it's interactive. So with each fight, after the fight's over, you click winner or loser. You know, that's all you have to do. Just click winner, and if you optional, you could put in your own score, but get the fuck out of here. The scoring sucks anyway. The 10-point must system is stupid. It's a borrowed system. It's not a good system for all those weapons. It's a good system for two weapons, punches. You know, like you got kicks and knees and elbows, chokes, takedowns, defense. You got slams and throws and come on. Wheel kicks and spinning back kicks. What's better, a spinning back kick or a jab? Boxing is a punch or a punch. Like that punch was harder than that punch. But unless someone's kicking you in the leg, you don't even know what that feels like. You have no idea. The guy's just walking around like nothing happened. You can't score that if nobody's ever kicked you in the legs.
They should have a full body suit that detects punches and like how strong it is.
Yeah, but then it takes away from the fucking the rawness of it all. You can't have people fighting in bodysuits.
Well, in the future, it will look like you don't have anything on.
A lot of gals have to wear they'll wear there's something that covers their midsection. Right? They have like a sports bra strapped down, sort of jammy, and they wear something that covers their midsection too. That's interesting. Like they have to have their stomach covered, or they're allowed to have their stomach covered, just to keep their boobs in check. Like everybody got to stay in the party.
Can't fuck up those titties.
Kat Zingano will be on soon. She'll explain it to us because she had a wardrobe malfunction in one of her fights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had a little slip.
Jamie, pull that up.
Slip of the dark skin. Just a tiny slip of the dark skin.